Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's October 26th, 2016. Game 2 of the World Series is about to get underway. It's interesting to note that this game comes on Hillary Clinton's birthday, who's soon to be the first female president, and she has said she's a Chicago Cubs fan. Cubs trying to break a 108-year curse. They haven't won since 1908. This headline right here, early voting revelations. I'm going to talk about what it has to do with the Chicago Cubs and Jacob Arrieta, the starting pitcher for the Cubs tonight. Early voting revelations in Gematria sums to 108. And if you're new here, I show how the mainstream media, from news to sports, it's all run by the same Freemason network. And these people code out tributes all over the place for their scripted, planned agenda, from planned propaganda news, which is what we get every day, to planned sports, where the seasons are determined before they even begin. Anyway, early voting revelations, Gematria of 108, that is interesting, the use of the word revelations, because revelation equals 49, just like Jacob Arrieta, who wears the number 49, who's going to be on the mound tonight, and I want to show you what else you need to know. So, starting pitchers, Jacob Arrieta for the Cubs, Trevor Bauer for the Indians. Today's date has the following numerology, 72, connecting to the word world. Here we are in the World Series. Crucial game here. If the Indians win, it's very hard to come back from down 2-0. If the Cubs win, they're going to be in great shape for breaking the 108-year drought. It's also a date with 45 numerology. Now remember, Cubs equals 45, Wrigley 45, Illinois 45. The name Jake Arrieta, which he goes by, equals 45. Jacob Arrieta equals 49, like his number. It's also a date with 18 numerology. The word baseball equals 18. Prior to the series, the Cubs and Indians had played each other 18 times. Yesterday was the 19th game, the first game of the World Series, now the 20th tonight. If Jacob Arrieta and the Cubs win, the series will be 10-10 all time. It was 9-9 coming in. Indians now lead 10-9. It'll be 10-10. Revelation in Jewish Gematria equals 10-10. And with this revelation front page with Hillary, her birthday, the Cubs fan, Jacob Arrieta on the mound, I think that's a good sign for the Cubs. The name Jacob Arrieta, again, it equals 49. The big way, 103. 103. Billy Goat equals 103. Under the curse of the Billy Goat, yesterday Kyle Schwarber came back with the Billy Goat coating on him, and he has a goatee with his fake ACL injury. Nobody comes back from a torn ACL 199 days after it happens. 199 is the 46th prime. Well, technically it happened April 7th, but April 9th it was ruled to be a torn ACL. He was out for the season. From April 9th to the day he came back was 199 days, the 46th prime. Again, Chicago equals 46. Chicago Cubs equals 46 the small way. No-hitter equals 46. Arrieta got the first no-hitter of the season on the 112th day of the year, April 21st, 46 days after his birthday. Game 6 of the NLCS, when the Cubs broke the curse, they had the announcer come on and talk about how Billy Sionis died 46 years to the day, October 22nd, 1970. The man connected to the curse of the Billy Goat, which went back to 1945. Cubs haven't been in a World Series since 45. Today has the 45 numerology. Again, Illinois 45, Wrigley 45, Cubs 45, Bears 45, Hillary about to be the 45th president. Jake Arrieta, the day he was born, a date with 33 numerology. He's pitching in Cleveland. Cleveland, the only city with 33 Gematria. The name Clinton equals 33 as well, just like federal. The word Indian 33, there's a whole lot of 33 coding in our history. Think about how CC, Christopher Columbus, named the people here Indian. Christopher Columbus sees the third letter CC 33, paid for by the Catholic Church. From his last birthday to the game is 33 weeks and 3 days. We just saw this exact same pattern with Kyle Schwarber coming back yesterday. To his upcoming birthday, it's 131 days. Again, that's the number connected to World Series. When you write out World Series, it equals 57. When you write out 57, it sums to 131, like championship, like Super Bowl, like Billy Sinus, like Bill Murray, who went to the White House and said that the curse would be broken. Arrieta in the postseason all-time is 2-2. Never won in the National League Championship Series, so this would be his first win if he pulled it off tonight. He's going up against Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer has name gematria of 84. Game 2 equals 84. He's the starter for Game 4. It's possible the Cubs win. Or not the Cubs. I do think the Cubs are going to win tonight, but there is a narrative for the Indians. I favored the Indians last night. I was thinking Jacob Arrieta was going to get it going for the Cubs, so that's what I'm expecting, but I've been surprised before. This man's last name, Bauer, equals 47. He wears the number 47. The word agent equals 47. There's a Hitman video game, Agent 47, agent equals 47. Redundant when you know gematria. And with regards to the 84 coding, you should know that United States of America equals 84. Cubs won 2 of their games in the NLCS 8-4. He has a life lesson number of 38. That's the number connected to the GOAT that's connected to the curse. So I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Jacob Arrieta has the name gematria like Billy Goat. The Cubs won 103 games this season. Jacob Arrieta, 103. Murphy's the name of the GOAT. See what happens here. From his last birthday to the game is 9 months and 9 days. Illinois equals 99 the big way. In the movie Major League, Wild Thing, the pitcher for the Indians, has the number 99 on him all game. It's about a female running the team after Donald leaves, Hillary running against Donald Trump. He has an undecided record in the postseason. He has a slightly worse ERA than Jacob Arrieta in the postseason. He's pitching at home, Arrieta on the road. So a couple more quick notes. If the Cubs win, I think they set the storyline up for the win this evening. I think this evening they set up the storyline by doing this. Their pitcher, Kluber, was dominating, and they pulled him out after the 88th pitch. And we've been talking an awful lot about 88 in the World Series. Hendricks came out after his 88th pitch after defeating the Dodgers, who last won the World Series in 88. 88, the number that represents time. Kluber's time to come out based on scripted baseball was after his 88th pitch, where in reality it looked like he was ready to go for the complete game and however many more strikeouts he was going to get. But anyway, Kluber, they pulled him out at after 88. They brought in Miller, their closer, very early. They had him throw 46 pitches, which is a lot for him. So tonight, if they bring him in a crucial situation, he might be tired, he might get roughed up, they might blame it on him throwing too many pitches the day before. A lot of times you can see these predictable narratives in the way sports play out. There was no reason for him to come in early. The starting pitcher was still dominating. The announcers were talking about how he got a lot of work on him for Game 1 with no reason to do that. So that narrative could come through tonight against Chicago 46, Chicago Cubs 46. Then the closer, Allen, 17 pitches. Yesterday had the 17 numerology. The starting pitcher, Lester, got 17 outs. It's all scripted. It's all tributes. I noticed the Cubs had 146 pitches. They clinched their playoff berth in their 146th game, a number that's been with them the last 2 years that I've been documenting. You know, it ends with that 46. The point is, it's all scripted. If you missed my preview yesterday, I showed how it was the day that left 67 days left in the year. Cleveland Indians equals 67. They had 67 losses on the season. I'm expecting this series to go to Game 7, so the Indians have to win 3 games. Yesterday looked like a probable one for them to win. I think the Cubs pull it out tonight. If not, I'm not going to panic. I still expect this to go 7 games. But 1-1 is a lot more comfortable if you're expecting the Cubs to win, you know? And remember, my work, it's not about having exact predictions. It's about showing how sports are scripted definitively. You know, you pay attention to the knowledge I'm teaching and the numbers that are flashed before your eyes during the games. It becomes undeniable what's going on. Undeniable. Notice the hits last night too. 7-10, looking something like 1-7, 7-1. Yesterday had 71 numerology as well. It was the first time the Cubs were in a World Series in 71 years. The NBA season began the same day, the 71st season of the NBA. Home game for the Cleveland Cavs, defending champions. Next door, Cleveland Indians, game 1 of the World Series. During the NBA playoffs this year, the Cavs were playing the same cities that the Indians were. NBA playoff schedule, same as the Indians' MLB schedule. I documented that and said it was a tribute. A lot of people thought that was a sign the Indians would be in the World Series, and they were right. I said it could be, but I was looking at the Astros at that point in the season. I thought the Astros were going to be the opponents for the Cubs in the World Series, as I predicted in spring training. But at the beginning of the playoffs, I figured it out. I said, here it is, Cubs-Indians. I expect Cubs-Indians. All these videos are in my playlist if you want to go back through and check it out. So there's the preview. Until next time.